So I had a rough weekend with my little girl, and I spent all day trying to feel better about it. And everything that my family says makes sense. But when you're a mother and that link is missing, it's hard to believe the things that are true. Like, it can get better, it will get better, you know, just pray harder. I've heard all kinds of stuff today, and like, part of me is trying to remind myself of the positives and that we've made progress. This weekend, I feel like we took 10 steps back, and there are just very few glimmers of hope in her behavior when she is with me. That gives me that feeling of she doesn't hate me. And the majority of the weekend, it was like having her dad here in her body, just tormenting me and name calling. And I know everybody says, well, you need to discipline her. She is so programmed to think that I'm evil and I'm the bad person and I'm not a good mom. That discipline isn't effective because all it does is prove, in a way, you know, that her dad's right. And so, like, I can't be a mom. I can't hug her. She refuses to let me hug her. She won't let me do her hair and all those things. But on top of that, I can't even discipline her and show her that I do have boundaries without looking like I am whatever her dad says I am. Like, if you go to your mom's and you do something wrong, you're gonna get punished, you're gonna discipline, and that makes her bad, and that makes her mean. And it doesn't make me those things. It absolutely does not make me a bad mom. But I feel like I'm on eggshells in our situation, and then I'm on eggshells with her because I feel like I'm struggling to get her to love me by my actions, and they are not good enough. This last weekend, she told me I was fat, I was ugly, I was lazy, but yet that's my little girl and I miss her. I know what's behind and underneath all of that with her. I know the sweet girl that's in there, and that he has just covered her in I don't know how to say it, but she just rejects me. No matter what I do or how hard I try or don't try, if I just kind of kick back and just let it roll, it's the same. And sometimes our weekends together are more exhausting than they are fulfilling. I don't know what she gets from our time together, because all I get is a headache, honestly, and emotional and hurt. And I try to love her through it, because I don't know what else to do or how else to handle it. But to try to show her love, but damn it, it's hard. It's hard to show someone, to be loving towards someone big or small who's so freaking mean to you. And it's not like, you know, if we fuss about something that I can turn around and say, hey, I'm sorry that we fussed about this. Let's talk about it, and then I can give her a hug, and then we go on. Can't do any of that with her, you know? There's no talking to her. Done. She throws stuff at me. Oh my gosh, that drives me insane. She got mad at me Friday night, and she had her scooter in the house. You know, she didn't want to leave it outside, so she had it inside, and she was running or riding it around the house. And this child got so mad at me that she bashed her scooter in multiple times into the wall and left drywall all out in the hallway, and then ran over the drywall with her scooter. Now, most parents would pop a tail real fast and take away something, or, you know, whatever your techniques for parenting are, because everybody's different. As a child, I would have got my ass whooped, plain and simple, and then probably not seen the light of day for a month. But there's nothing that I can do. I'm up for suggestions, but this situation is so sensitive and so, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word, it's round to my tongue, but it's just so, it's a mess. And there's so many dynamics to the situation. I mean, this goes back 10 years. You know, opinions on this, actually. The dad and child kiss on the lips. Yes, it's a peck, saying goodbye. This has been going on for quite a while, and I have asked him to not do that, because to me, I find it inappropriate. At the age of 10 years old, you're kissing your daughter on the mouth. I don't care if it's not to be intimate, romantic, or what, or just, I guess he thinks it's innocent, but it's nasty to me. It's gross. And it's not because I feel like my daughter hates me. And she won't even hug me. She won't touch me. If we breeze past each other and she might like touch me a little bit, she'll like freak out and like, ugh, and she'll just shake it off. And she's afraid of my germs, so she won't drink after me or eat after me or anything like that. And I'm like, I made you. Like, it's okay. Yes, we all carry our own germs, and we're aware of that. But yet, it's okay for you to go kiss your dad on the mouth? I just told her simply, I said, you know, Claire, I'm trying not to say her name. I said, you know, it's inappropriate. I find it inappropriate. And she's like, there's nothing wrong with it, Mom, and yells at me about it. And then calls me fat and ugly. So, there's so much undue influence from dad to child that I'm out of luck. My only hope right now is the court seeing that what her dad has been doing for 10 years, her entire life. And that's the only hope that I have. And Lord Jesus, I know he can change people, and I pray for this man. Some days it's really, really tough. There is so much to this story that I may never get into. I don't know where these videos are going to lead, so I don't know. But if I were able just to get it all out, yeah, well, I don't know. Nobody, I mean, there are very few people who believe me. And there are things that I have been telling the court since she was 2, since she was 3, 4, 5, and on, that everybody just turns their nose up to me. It's funny how my story has never changed, because it's not a story, it's the truth. But yet his story is a story, and it changes. And then he takes his story and tells our daughter about it, how he perceives it, and then she believes it.